Hey everyone, I'm back. It's been a minute, guys. It's been a very hectic couple of weeks from wedding planning, vendor sourcing, market survey, plus work, family, and still trying to create content. At some point, I had to tell myself the truth. I just had to drop some things and delegate and just pause on trying to create content because work is a must. Because the money for the wedding must be made, Abby. Anyway, I have plenty gists, and I learned a lot in this wedding prep process. Plus, I got contacts of good vendors you can use just in case you have an event soon. So we started planning for our wedding in February this year, and as usual, there were a lot of conflicts of interest at first. We had our trad in August 2021 and our court wedding in September 2021 before we had the newbie. I wasn't really enthusiastic about having a white wedding again, but then, if you know Nigerian parents, you know that they won't let you rest until it's 4/4, like complete. So we started talking about having a church wedding this year. It started with back and forth between I and my husband. People wanted different things, like from venue to church to food, reception, even down to outfits. At a point, I said if we weren't going to agree on one thing, we should just scrap the idea. And we actually did at some point though. Then we started talking about it again until we're finally on the same page, of course, with a lot of compromise. We planned on having just 50 guests for our wedding. So it was supposed to be an intimate wedding of family and a few friends. Then we had to decide where we wanted the wedding, here in Lagos or go to Enugu, where things might be relatively cheaper. Because planning a wedding in Lagos, if you know, you know. Anyway, we finally concluded on having it here in Lagos because I couldn't really be in Lagos and plan properly in Enugu. Then we had to first register in church 6 months before the said wedding date. The church process almost got me discouraged because why are they asking for so many documents? Firstly, they give us a form to fill and other things we have to bring, like baptismal cards, sponsors form, and marriage certificate of our sponsors to show that they are Catholics. Backstory: my husband is Catholic and I'm not, but that's story for another day. And then having to register for the 6 weeks marriage course, twice in a week for 6 weeks. Hectic, yes, because I had to attend every Monday and Thursday 7 p.m. That meant that after work on those days, I had to go to church for the next 1 hour 45 minutes before I then go home. And most times when I get home, I still have work piled up waiting for me. When I say it was hectic, trust me, it was. So if you're planning a wedding, if you can get a wedding planner to help ease off the stress, or better still, try to delegate a lot to help. Moving on, I spoke to my friend Hannah. She has a flair for everything events and she's very good at organizing things. So we spoke and shared ideas on how I wanted the day to go and be like. I was really worried on how to source vendors, especially renting a hall in Lagos and getting caterers and all those plenty shenanigans. Hannah came up with the best idea that eased my stress. Who knew one could pay for food per head at a restaurant and you can use their space sometimes for free? Interesting, right? I know people use this option a lot for birthdays and mini events, but not for a wedding reception, right? Well, it's really possible, and I found out during this wedding plan process. So stay with me while I take you through this journey. If you want to see how I went sourcing for the restaurants that will accept our number of guests for that plan, then comment part 2 in the comments. Alright, thank you for watching and see you in our next one. Bye.